The torturous sting of deceit at times meets hard-working teachers who grieve. When shouting misinformed parents of the learning school-aged children perceive, phantom mothers and non-existent fathers have no effect on learning. Teachers are wrongly implicated in massive systematic failures. Then much of daft society blames it on the teachers who have tenure, leaving the aggressive impulse to keep the parental anger burning. Many of the hostile parents are known as finger pointers giving blame. When their children cannot get a minimal lesson ingrained in their brain, thinking that the teachers give poor grades because they are filled with clear-cut hate. The teachers are not out to destroy him or her, as is commonly thought, but wretched parental revenge is the prosecution commonly sought when the student is not putting in the work and arriving in class late. There are those parents who will yell at a teacher expeditiously and then complain to the encouraging administration viciously, with the glasses of the blind shouting unquestionable incompetence. A ruthless child getting in trouble is the fault of the child, for the teacher would not encourage the Munster kid to be that wild. But they probably learn that from homes without a punishing consequence. Many living situations damage the young and spin their mind askew, as bad parenting is like a bullet through the brain, quickly reaching through. With the stress from lack of discipline, many give in and pray for release. Uncontainable moodiness at school becomes the same for the family. But it is not because of teachers or the Looney Bin Academy. And all this ineffectual blame on the overworked teachers must cease. The lessons need to start at home on the importance of education, as the school misbehavior should be a parents-child confrontation instead of yelling at the teachers who are overworked and underpaid. There is a rational hostility as teachers become the scapegoat when parents believe the lies of their children or an immoral misquote, spitefully eroding the most noble of professions as a crusade. Scapegoating teachers is big with policymakers and politicians, always saying they're not working hard enough to change the conditions, or noise that they are too greedy and not genuinely accountable. These debates are getting rid of teachers and weakening union bosses, masking the real problem of poor performance and graduating losses, when many problems with the parents are truthfully insurmountable. Many parents look at the low test scores and blame the teacher for the grade, harming the teaching profession as many parents go on a tirade, instead of being engaged citizens and helping their children succeed. By the time their children leave for school, the parent variables are set, and parents need accountability for poor choices that are a threat. Then no student ability instead of planting the denial seed. Parents and students have the most control over how much is accomplished, as parent denial causes the will of teachers to be abolished, for teachers are told that every student has to be on the same page. Anti-teacher opinion parents feel that they should not be amendable, and blaming teachers for failures in education is commendable, but parents have a choice to homeschool their children until they come of age.